Welcome back, everybody. I am Rugrat, and I'm joined by my co-host Hunter.
Whoop, whoop.
We are Unclaimed XP. Thank you guys so much for checking us out the past few weeks. We really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown us. Hunter, how has your week been, man? Like, what's been going on? I feel like I haven't really gotten to talk to you a whole lot.
Yeah, what is up, dudes? I hope we're all doing well. Yeah, it's good to talk to you, Rug. It has been a little while. It's basically like every week we get to talk. I don't really talk to you before we do the podcast, so because it's just so much going on. But I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Just been doing my thing, working and also streaming and just making other kind of content. I've been doing some like Twitter videos and like other like YouTube videos and whatnot as well. Just got done filming a little bit for it, so I'm pretty excited about it. But how's your week been, man?
Hasn't been too bad. I haven't had Chipotle this week. I've stayed inside. I've been good.
Ooh,
Um, yeah, I'm working on like different things like off stream, like possibly going full time at my other job, just kind of like figuring out more of like life situations. But for the most part, I've just been kind of just trying to keep myself busy, keep myself active as much as I can because I don't get the coronavirus chubby. I don't want to be like stuck here and slowly getting larger from the lack of exercise. But for the most part, no, the week's been pretty good, man.
Yeah, I can only imagine how tough it is for people who actually like go to the gym and whatnot. Which, funny
Yeah, right?
story, as soon as all this started to like happen and like really take effect and places started to close, I was like, man, I'm ready to go to the gym. Let's do this. I'm motivated. And then they closed. It was literally the
Oof.
day I wanted to sign up for a gym membership. I was like, oh, today's the day. Let's do it, man. And then I was like, oh, all right.
Damn. Never mind.
It hurt a little bit, but I'm still like motivated to do it once I'm able to, and also like I'm really motivated to try and like do it, like get started even before that. Like there's like a field right across the street from my house, so I plan on like trying to do a little bit of exercising there or even like a little bit of home workouts, but I don't really care for home workouts because it's just I don't know. I honestly, I don't like working out in the place that I relax because it just brings a bad mindset, and
I agree.
yeah, it just hits me, and I never really knew that until recently. It was like kind of told to me, by somebody who was very knowledgeable with this stuff. I was kind of told that it was like, yeah, well, it's basically like you don't want to work out because you want to relax there. So whenever you work out, you're just like, man, this sucks. Like,
No,
you know,
I agree.
yeah, exactly. So I really want to try and like get started, but I didn't want to do home workouts
Y-
precisely. But
Yeah, I can't get motivated to do
mhm,
any type of home workout. I've thought about it. I see people all the time like, "Hey guys, let's do a home workout." And I see people on my Instagram feeds are offering all these free classes and I'm like, I live on the 3rd floor in my apartment building and I'm a big guy. So I can only imagine, the nice people that live below me, all they hear is doof 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 for me like moving around and jumping around. It's like, "No, man, I'm just going to eat this box of cookies and we're just gonna wait to see what happens when this is all done. Because I do want to go back to the gym as well.
mhm,
But I mean, I went to the gym like since 8th grade, all throughout college, just doing sports and having to do all these team workouts.
got
And as
you.
soon as I stopped playing sports, like once my season ended, I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Mhm, mhm.
I can't. Like I have just burnt out from all this working out because I never saw any like real physical changes. I just noticed I got stronger. I don't know if it's my anatomy or I mean, to be fair, I ate garbage and drank a lot in college just because like that's what you do. So of course my body wasn't gonna be like super shredded.
Yeah,
All I noticed is I
gotcha.
got stronger. I'm like, man, like I don't need to be stronger. Like I would rather look better.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's a scam. I don't want to do it anymore. But now that it's been like a few years, I'm like, I really want to go just
Work,
to be healthy.
working out's a scam.
Yeah, you can lie to me, man. I still look stupid
You
now.
can't lie to me, man. I still look stupid. All right, man. All right. Yeah, I'm excited to try it out. Like I've been to a gym before, but it's been like a very long time. I was very young, like I was like 15 or like 16 or something like that. My family got a gym membership and we were like, "Yeah, let's go. Like as a family, let's get healthy." I don't know. It was just
How'd that
something
work
to
out for you?
yeah, it didn't really. We did a lot of like swimming in the pool. That was fun. We
That's a good workout.
yeah, oh, such a good workout, dude. Love swimming. And yeah, we just like ran around on the track. We did like some of the like workout like things. I remember doing like the barbells and stuff and like we did do workouts, but I just didn't utilize it as properly as would have like now if I had something like that. So I don't know. I feel like it'd be really nice to be able to do that. But like I said, I want to get started even before that, just kind of doing whatever I can outside.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good, man.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, anyway, so Rug, what have you been playing this week though? Has it been the usual?
So, spice it up, or continuing that Fallout 76 look, trying to try it out, see if I really do like the Wastelanders update, and I really have been. It's definitely a game that I like to play off stream as well. Like I don't get that too much. Like Animal Crossing's like my game to do off stream.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say right now it's Fallout 76, and I've been getting more into competitive Overwatch. Just like trying to grind to have like something to strive for every day to try to get better. And it's honestly I've been enjoying it. Like Overwatch has come leaps and bounds from when it first started, and it's not as toxic. One, I think because people have left to go play Valorant, and now that they have role queue, you don't have to worry about people picking all DPS and nobody wants to heal or nobody wants to tank. It's I don't know, a better overall experience. So I've really been enjoying it. But yeah, that's kind of like what I've been doing. Nothing too crazy. What about you, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. I think they did a really good job on the tweaks that they've made in Overwatch because I remember when it first came out as well, and I was like, "Oh, this is good," but it's like missing a lot of things, And I mean, they made a lot of changes that I wouldn't have even thought of at that time. So like, I just love the way that it's progressed. I think it's awesome. I think it's super awesome.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's so needed because I've said this before. I don't know if I've mentioned it in the podcast, but I think Rainbow Six Siege and Overwatch as video games are incredible, and they've accomplished so much that so many other games haven't. To do a first-person style MOBA as like Overwatch, like what they've accomplished in their only few years of existence, incredible. And then same thing with Siege. Siege is easily the superior first-person shooter esport. Try to convince me otherwise, you won't.
No, yeah, I
But
100% agree. I 100% agree. I think that is the best first person shooter to me in ever.
the world,
Yeah, in the
ever.
world ever. Like, yeah. I
But there's a
honestly.
huge but in there. The communities are garbage.
Oh,
The
yeah.
player base, I am sorry. If you're listening to this, you're probably part of the problem. Just kidding. I was part of the problem. I was toxic at times, but it's just the community.
But it
It's the
is a
people that
community.
you're playing with.
It is a community. But like you said, Overwatch has gotten less toxic, so
Yes.
it does happen over time, and they still plan on going for a good solid amount of time.
Exactly. Especially
Yep.
with Overwatch 2 coming out, they're trying to combine the two to make sure that, things aren't going to get left behind. So it's going to be a really, really cool future.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. But yeah, anyway, I've been playing the usual. So it's just been, a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of Animal Crossing, and a little bit of Minecraft. I haven't been on Minecraft as much, but yeah, Animal
You're
Crossing.
telling me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Okay,
You get on too late, bro.
I'm trying my best.
I'm an old lady. I need to go to bed at a certain time.
I apologize. I know. I'm gonna cater to your old lady needs. Now, let us get into Animal Crossing because I really want to talk about how upset that I am that I can't get turnips because of my schedule in life. I'm gonna have to stay up one weird day or something like that. Like I don't know. What time is it? Like it's like 5 p.m. or something like that, or is it 5 a.m. that the turnip person starts?
I have no idea because I remember 2 Sundays ago I got on at like 8 o'clock at night and I was like, wait, I saved up some turnips. Couldn't find this lady. Could not find her. And Timmy and Tommy, those little assholes, were like, well, we're not taking them. I'm like, dude, come on. It's the end of the day. Can't you just give me a break and just buy them, please?
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, I couldn't find her. I have no idea the time because I used to time travel, so I never really cared. But now that I'm trying to like I don't know, I don't want to say playing Animal Crossing the right way because if you do time travel, it's your own thing. Like
Your own
good for
thing,
you.
but like
Enjoy
playing
the
it
game.
just like letting it go. That's all.
Yeah.
Just letting go how it should have or whatever.
I would say if you play, I don't know, I would say like maybe around noon because I know you're trying to like go to bed. But the thing is, I don't know if it's a short window or not because I also forgot this week. I was like, no, maybe I'll get on late, but she's not there. I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is. I gotta look that up. I thought it was like 5 to 10 or something like that, or like I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to stay up for it. That's what I'm saying, which is gonna suck. But
Yeah.
I'm dedicated. I am dedicated.
I mean,
Anyway,
if you find out, please let me know because I saved up like 150 of those things. I mean, I made good money Monday morning with Timmy and Tommy. I think they were priced at like 194 bells a piece. So like I made a decent thing of change, but now I got the next version of the home. I have the back room that I made to a stream room, which I'm very excited. It looks really cool. But
Ooh.
like now I owe like 194,000 or 394,000 bells. Like we're in a recession,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Nook. Like how do you sleep with yourself knowing that you're overcharging? And then so like I also put a bridge in somewhere. Like I wanted to add another bridge because I love don't get me wrong, I love the stick. You get the stick in the the river and hop over.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just want to walk. Just
Yeah.
let me just
Yeah.
go across.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And bridges are expensive once
It's
you're
like
able to.
the cheapest one's like 94 bells. Or
Yeah.
excuse me, 94,000 bells.
94K. Yeah. It's like what?
And
Woof.
nobody else contributes.
Yeah.
It's been up
It's
for 3 or 4 days and only 100 bells have been raised. So I'm like, "Oh, of course it's gonna have to be me doing it." Got a bunch of cheapos in my island, man.
bunch
It's
of
ridiculous.
cheapos on your island just
Oh my god.
giving out them shekels. This is ridiculous.
Like I'm walking around cleaning everything up, and what are they doing? They're fucking singing in front of the the main hall, like meh, meh, meh. It's like, could you get a job, please?
Get a job.
Freeloaders?
Maybe try to pay for some of this.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like I'm out here sweating, catching fish,
I'm out here
trying to make
grinding.
some money.
You're over here
Yeah,
enjoying
they're just
the
fucking
island.
singing in front of the town hall. And it's like, do something.
Oh my god. But yeah, I actually just looked it up. So turnips in Animal Crossing, you can sell them to the person. The person's there from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Oh my god.
So-
Actually, this would work for you.
Yes, so it would kind of work for me. I should be able to. Yeah.
Oh, I better start collecting now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, cause like I actually let my my sister-in-law, my brother actually use it on the weekends because I'm usually working all the time. So I'm gonna have to ask them to like leave it in my room or something like that when I.
It's like, please leave
Like,
this here. You
hey,
have no idea how much this means to me.
I gotta hit up that turnip lady. You know what I'm talking about, like, cause
What's her name?
I don't. Adorable boar named Daisy May.
Daisy May.
Nice.
With those kind of hours, not so adorable.
I'm sorry, but the pictures are very adorable.
I'm sure she's a lovely lady. I met her once
Mm.
and I kind of skipped over it
Oh,
because like I'm still kind of new-ish to Animal Crossing. Like I played it as a child with my parents, but like I wasn't into it.
Gotcha.
They were. So I just kind of like I was like, all right, let me just catch fish and get fossils.
was this on GameCube?
No, we played it on the Wii.
On the Wii?
Whatever
Gotcha.
the like first installment of Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Wii. Whatever
Gotcha,
that was.
gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah, I never played that one. But I mean, regardless,
It was good.
Animal Crossing's Animal Crossing. I mean,
True.
they did a great job being pretty consistent. I just really love this latest one. I've been really enjoying that and some Call of Duty. I really have been enjoying that as well. The gunfight in that game is so fun to me, and I'm really loving just how much they update the multiplayer, because I don't play a lot of Warzone, so I'm glad that they're not like crazy catering to just that, like the BR. So I'm glad they're still putting in different game modes, swapping out other game modes, that kind of stuff for the multiplayer side. And I'm just really happy about that. Still updating it too with other maps and whatnot. You know?
Yeah, all the not World War II maps, the Modern Warfare,
Modern
2
Warfare
maps.
2 maps, yeah.
Yeah, to give you that experience, which is always going to be a plus.
Which, speaking of, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered coming out very soon, I believe on the 30th?
I'd have to go look back in the notes from the last episode, but if you guys want to know when it does come out, you can either look it up or you guys can go to last week's episode and listen to us talk all about Modern Warfare, all the new updates that are coming to it, all the fun stuff. There was a couple lawsuits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you haven't
went
already listened to those, you need to go listen to the other podcasts because
Change your life.
Yeah.
Clinically proven.
Yeah, they do. Seriously. Anyway, yeah, I've been really enjoying those games though. Really enjoying those, and I'm not sure what else I'm gonna be playing for a little while, except for maybe some more Minecraft. I just gotta find some more time for it. I really gotta do some more time.
Yeah, I need to find motivation for it. As much as I love playing with everybody on Thursdays, it's just like there's just nothing for me to do right now. Like doing the TIE fighter that I built
Yeah.
was a lot of fun, but getting the materials was annoying. Trying to build it was really annoying. Like I found pleasure in the success. Like when it was
done.
I did that.
Got it.
But getting there, man, I was like, man, this is rough,
The grind is real on that game.
dude. It's just not what I expected. So I don't know how I'm gonna survive.
Yeah, the grind is real on that game. So I don't know. I mean, I got really into the grind on that game. So I got really into like stocking up on things, learning how to make like secret rooms and do like piston doors with like redstone. I got really into redstone because you could like spend some time on making this like device, like basically with like Minecraft's electricity almost, and it was really cool. It was really cool because you would spend a lot of time, and then once you got it complete, you would get such a wave of success over you. You're like, oh my god, this thing freaking works. And it's like, I spent 6 hours on this. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, it's, oh my god, it was so amazing. So I don't know, Redstone was a lot of fun, but I didn't get into it right away. It was a very intimidating thing, and I also never thought I would get into that part of Minecraft, but I was dead wrong. I got crazy into it. So I think you never really know with Minecraft. There's always like a curveball that comes up. And it's like, oh, hey, there's this as well in the game. You're like, oh, what? Wait, what's this?
Yeah, I think that's where I just really struggle because just trying to find something to do. Like if you find a project, like, all right, let's go do this. And then I feel that I'm like doing my stream a disservice where I'm staring at Google Chrome, like reading and like just looking things up because like I could do it before stream, but I'm not gonna be remembering it all.
Yeah.
So having pulled up and kind of like, all right, I need this, I need this, and this. And no one wants to watch me read. But there's a category for that.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
It's like to sit down and to actually like learn all of it. It's just,
yeah,
it's too much for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
yeah, by the way, guys, if you want to see us playing these games live in action, you know where to find us. Our links are in the description of whatever you're listening or watching this on. I'm on Mixer. He's on Twitch. Look us up.
Heidi ho.
Heidi ho indeed. Well, yeah, let's get on to the main events. We got some Cyberpunk action to get into.
Ooh. I'm still not sold. I think it's great. I love Keanu Reeves. That's my boy. You know, you're breathtaking. All of that. Fantastic. I just like, I'm not sold because like, I just don't believe games anymore. Like everything that comes out is garbage for the most part. Like there are some games that are great. And I believe like Animal Crossing, great. I think Minecraft Dungeons, when it comes out, it's going to be fantastic. It's gonna be breathtaking, everything. But games like this, man, like it's going to come out and I feel like it's just not going to be complete.
Yeah, I'm really worried that it's not going to be complete. That's my big worry with this game, is that it's not going to be the full game or like what it should be. You know?
Yeah, it just seems to be happening more often than not. And we're going to talk about how it did get delayed. It should have been out right now. It is April 23rd when we're recording this. This was supposed to come out, what, the 16th?
I believe so, yeah.
And they said, hey, we're pushing it back. We want to make sure we give you the best experience, which is good. You don't see that a whole lot, or if you do see it, it's only for like a month. Like The Last of Us 2 did that, but they did that because of the coronavirus. So they didn't want to release this game and ruin the experience for some people. They're doing it because they're like, we want to make sure that this is the best possible experience, which makes me worry. That means they were going to give us an incomplete game. And they were like, wait, maybe we shouldn't do that. We should spend another 6 months trying to fix it, which is good. I'm glad you owned up to it, but it's like, this shit's got to stop, man. Like, I'm getting very sick and tired of these games doing that.
I am getting very tired of it as well. And it sucks as well because it gives games and publishers that actually want to try and do a good job and make like a fully, fully playable game right from when it jumps off the start. I think it gives them a bad name, or, gives them a bad rep because,
for sure,
because of these other ones, of all the other ones that have come out incomplete and then are just now becoming, complete over the years that they've been out. And again, it's not always the people who are making the game's fault. It's not always the publisher's fault. It's not always anybody's fault. It's just like, I just wish that they did spend a little bit more time on it. Just give it a little bit more time. I'm okay with a bit more time.
Yeah.
I'm honestly okay with that. And I feel like a lot of other people would be as well, but I have no idea. I only speak for me.
Yeah, it's a lot of personal experiences, and a lot of people have difference of opinions, which is great because that's what makes us so awesome. But yeah, I don't know, man. But hey, they are doing some cool stuff. And what we want to talk about today is the Cyberpunk themed Xbox, which, even if you may not be sold on Cyberpunk, you got to admit this is a pretty cool looking system.
Honestly, yeah, like I'm very excited just for this to be out and about and just see it on people's shelves because this looks so cool.
Oh, for sure.
I love the rustic look of it. There's a link that you can look at with a picture of it. There's a nice little rustic look of it. It looks like it's been, kind of like, through some stuff. I really love the look of it. It is solid. It's got a little bit of yellow. Was that like light blue? Looks like.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
still just mesmerized by the giant picture of Keanu Reeves looking at me. It's so hard
Mesmerized.
because he's just a perfect human being.
Yeah, who isn't mesmerized by Keanu Reeves? But yes, we need to focus on this cyberpunk.
Yes. No, I would say there's probably like a hint of blue there.
Little hint of blue. Yeah, it's got like red, like lights. It looks like almost. So I'm really excited to see this thing in action. And honestly, that controller looks really cool as well. But we're gonna touch on that a little later.
Yeah, honestly, and what I've noticed, to give it kind of a hint, the controller doesn't necessarily match.
No, I mean it does,
Does
but it's
with the style.
yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting the way that it looks compared to the console. I like that kind of contrast that they have.
Yes, it's very Robotronic. That's like a word I
Mhm.
want to use. Like, it also reminds me, not the actual art style, but the colors of Borderlands.
Okay. Yes.
A little bit of Borderlands colors involved with the yellow. There's like a little bit of like a seafoam green in there. All this, I'm talking console, not the controller. We'll get to the controller later. But yeah,
Mhm.
it honestly looked really sweet. And if you don't want to play with it, I think that'd be a great display piece if you're into collecting Xboxes. I know some people do that. They collect all the Gears of War consoles that have come out.
Yeah.
And even
I
if you're a controller collector, this would be fantastic for you.
exactly. I totally get the appeal of that too. Just wanting to collect the consoles and whatnot. I wish I could do that. I wish I had enough money to just like do that and like collect the
Oh my
consoles,
god,
that
right?
limited edition ones that come out, because man, they are just so beautiful. Some of the ones that they do are just so gorgeous. It's
Oh,
just,
for sure.
oh goodness.
Yeah, I honestly, I would love to start getting into collecting the controllers because I think the designs for controllers have been really good recently. I think the Sea of Thieves
Hmm.
themed Xbox One controller is gorgeous. The purple,
Yes.
they have the skull on there.
I
All the
love
Gears of War has come out with some amazing controllers.
I absolutely love the different designs that have been coming out for the controllers. Like it's just amazing. They're just
Sony,
gorgeous.
step up your game.
Yeah, seriously. Come on now. We need crazy awesome controllers, not just little lame skins.
Yeah, right. But no, I'm very excited for it. So Hunter, when can we expect this Cyberpunk themed Xbox console?
So it's saying this is odd because it is saying that it is available for purchase in June, which is 3 months from the game's release. So that's a little interesting. That's what it's saying in the article. Now, I'm not sure if it's gonna actually be releasing then. That's what it's saying. It is available for purchase. So maybe they're gonna delay that. I'm not sure. Or maybe they'll just do a digital copy of the game and not let you play it until the date. Kind of like a pre-purchase.
Yeah.
You can pre-download it and all that stuff, but you're not able to play it until midnight of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be smart for them to delay it because, I mean, I don't think this is going to be over. This whole COVID-19 thing is not going to be over for a while.
Yeah,
And the same thing that The Last of Us 2 did, they've delayed for, they don't want to ruin the experience
exactly.
that people have been waiting for. So if there's people who are really excited for Cyberpunk and they want everything Cyberpunk, they want to start collecting, they want to get into the lore, and they want this console, you can't go to GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart. Well, I guess you could go to Walmart because
Hmm.
at least where I'm at, Walmart's still open. But it's just going to ruin the experience. And I know it's a very money hungry business. They would be losing lots of money not waiting.
Yeah,
If you wait, you'll make your money. Don't worry about like, oh, we need to get this deadline done. Like, trust me, once the floodgates are open for people to go out,
yeah.
a lot of the gamers are going to go nuts.
Honestly, there's gonna be so many people going nuts for this. Like it's gonna be insane. I think waiting would be a wise choice as well, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, only one way to find out. I'm hoping. I don't know. I might even get the controller because I mean, it
Uh,
does look pretty
The
cool. I
controller
might just
looks
say screw it and start a new project. I have all my pops that I've been collecting. I guess next time I can start adding, some cool themed controllers.
Yeah, controller looks so cool. There was a few things I wanted to touch on actually. The console does have some like decals that glow in the dark, which I think is really
What?
cool. That's what it says. Yes, and I'm very excited to see that, and I'm also really excited to see if the controller has something like that as well, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I don't know how they would make the controller do it.
I don't know. It just says it has some decals that glow in the dark, so I imagine it's certain things. I didn't watch this little video that's a part of it, but maybe they show it off. I think honestly, I just think it's a really cool looking design. It's got like a blue LED light on the front too with some custom panels. I just think it's really really beautiful looking. Even if you're
No,
not
for
into the
sure.
game, like Rug said, yeah, like it's just a work of art.
If I had to look at it like just from this picture, because I'm obviously not going to play the video
Hmm.
to disturb the podcast, but guys, like Hunter said, this will all be in the description below on the YouTube, on Spotify, Anchor, whatever you listen to, it will be available for you. If I had to guess, the front panel kind of looks like where like a CPU would go to like power up the system. Those like seafoam green lines there, I can see that being glow in the dark.
That's what it kind of looks like to me. It looks like that's
And
what's gonna
yeah.
be like the glow in the dark.
And then the two buttons below it, if you see right where like almost like the trademark like barcode scan panel would be,
Hmm.
like the makers that yellow and green light, and then there's a green light all the way at the top. I think those will be glow in the dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it looks like there's some stuff on the back. So I think this whole console is just gonna look honestly just so stellar.
I
Like
think
I'm
it's
not
gonna look
excited for the game,
amazing.
but man, I'm excited for this console to drop because this it just looks awesome.
I'm very excited as well. I'm extremely excited. So, yeah, I think we'll get into the controller here in a bit, but we do have some news on a little bit of Team Fortress 2 action. The source code leaked and it's possible malware. So, obviously malware is bad. You don't want that. That's not a good thing, you know. And
Viruses are bad,
yeah,
chat.
viruses are bad. Yeah, as we know. Like let's you know, come on. Let's be real
Yeah,
now. Yeah, we should know
I got this like really late yesterday.
Hmm.
I like looking for things to talk about. It's just there's not a whole lot going on. Like this COVID-19 stuff has
It has
really been
put a
kind of like
halt.
screwing with everybody.
It has put a
Yeah,
halt to a lot of things. So it's kind of tough to like keep updated on all these things. We'll try and like, you know, brush up on things that we've already done maybe that have been updated. We'll see.
yeah,
But yeah,
but yeah. It's just this sucks
it
like a
really
lot.
does. It really
So
does.
essentially, what happened? Like, if anybody who's interested in playing like CS:GO or Team Fortress 2, now is not the time to start playing it because these are free to play games. So anything that comes with free to play, there's always going to be hackers. Like I know Modern Warfare's PC experience for Warzone has been pretty rough with hackers.
Mhm.
It's not always just free games. I know Rainbow Six Siege is having a lot of issues. So essentially, what happened was the source code for CS:GO and Team Fortress 2 has been leaked to the public somehow. Somebody got a hold of it, leaked it to everybody, and since everybody's home and people are bored, people are looking for things to do, people have decided to start hacking the game, and now information is being leaked. The source code for the game is leaked. So now, if you go and play the multiplayer versions of CS:GO or Team Fortress 2, it's possible that you're going to be exposing yourself to malware, which could do multiple things to your computer. It can slow it down. It can stop the computer from working completely. You won't be able to open certain applications. So it's honestly it's really crappy. Valve has been made aware of this from the article. I'll leave it in the description below. But Valve is aware of the issue. They recommend not playing it as of now. You are not affected if you do any of the offline capabilities that both games have to offer. But at this point, both of those games are known for its multiplayer experience. Like,
Yeah.
why would you not want to play multiplayer? But you're kind of playing at your own risk.
Yeah.
I don't recommend anyone trying it because this could really screw up your computer, screw up any of the information you may have. Because you don't know if it's more than malware. Like people are very creative and there's a lot of smart computer tech savvy people. So you really could be throwing your information out there. You could really be damaging a lot of stuff by playing these games. And it just stinks because these games have been around for so long and they've done so much for the gaming industry and the community. Like I think Team Fortress 2, I think is like a meme now also. If I'm not mistaken, like the characters in the game. I might be thinking of something different, but I believe the characters from Team Fortress 2 have like kind of grown since Overwatch has kind of taken over that whole genre of games.
Yeah.
And now they're just doing so much more than just doing, I guess, the multiplayer aspect. But it's a shame that people are ruining other people's experiences. So if you
It
have
is.
any of these games, do not recommend playing them until Valve has kind of cleared up this whole issue.
Yeah. Or at least if you do, play at your own risk.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a free country. You do what you want,
You do,
but
like
don't be stupid.
yeah, exactly. And it sucks that this is happening. Like it just sucks, especially at a time like this, you know, like I
We
don't
want to play games.
yeah, we want to play games. We want to do stuff that would pass the time, you know, watch Netflix, play games, fucking knit, whatever you want to do, you know,
Yeah.
like whatever you do.
Like if Netflix was compromised, man, that would be devastating.
That would be so rough, especially right now. Like, oh my goodness. And then
it blows my mind, man.
Yeah.
Like how do you live with yourself?
Exactly. Like to do that on a normal day is worse enough, but to do it on a day on this kind of in this kind of, you know, epidemic and stuff. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. It's
Yeah, no, it's
ridiculous.
just I don't know, people use video games as a type of therapy and a way to escape their realities. Like
Hmm.
I use video games almost as a therapy and also more or less that not an addiction, but I'm more addicted to streaming because feeling of the community and just what it can bring me.
Hmm.
But like I use video games to unwind, man. Like sometimes I just want to play Animal Crossing. Like I just need that therapeutic music in the background. I just want to fish. And like if someone were to take that away from me, man, like it would really mess with me.
Yeah,
So the fact that people are literally trying to do this for fun,
it's
like they
awful.
find enjoyment in being dickheads,
It's
ruining the experience for other people.
exactly, and I just don't get that.
Hey man, small-minded people, what can we say?
Exactly. So it's a crappy thing, but onto something that's a little bit more, not crappy. The Xbox Series S has gotten
Yes.
some rumors out there. It's been circulating a little bit. That they
So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know, man. Like we,
uh,
we talked about this before
we
we
did.
started the podcast, and I didn't know this was a thing until I looked it up.
Mm-hmm. And
So
I didn't
ugh,
either. And I was a little surprised that they have already kind of been like rumors of it and whatnot, since the Series X or whatever hasn't even
come out yet.
come out yet. Yeah, I
We know
was
nothing. We know nothing about it.
exactly. So I was a little, I don't know. It was just weird. It was a little weird. I mean, so the rumors were that it was going to be smaller, less powerful, more affordable. Called Operation Lockhart. That's interesting. Uh,
Yeah. What was it? Was it Scarlet for
I
the
think
Series X,
I believe it was Scarlet.
or was that the
I think that
Xbox
was
One
the Xbox
X?
One. I think that was the Xbox One. Was
Oh man,
Scarlet.
maybe there is. Yeah, maybe it's another one. But anyway,
But yeah, they always have these
Operation Lockhart.
yeah, always have these like code names and whatnot for it. But focusing on cooling such a small console won't have a disk drive, which is interesting to me.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to be rolling all digital. I mean, they kind of have that kind of going already. And to be honest, I don't know. I mean, everybody's different on this. I know people like to collect as well, and I get that. I actually did myself for a very long time. I was a 100% disc, hard copy person, but I slowly and steadily became a digital person because I don't know, it was really nice to be able to just have my stuff on there, not having to worry about putting in a disc and all that stuff. It got annoying to have to do that every single time, for one. And then for two, I was able to just, put them on my hard drive and then take it, and it was good to go. I didn't have to bring a bunch of games with me as well, like with discs.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Is the Xbox One X? I can't remember offhand. Is that going to be digital only? I know they're doing like this cloud storage stuff. Like they're trying to make it a lot easier for people to obtain games and
Hmm.
play games. I
I
don't know if they're going to have a disk drive.
I
I'm
don't
assuming they would have to.
I don't think I don't think I think they would do a disk drive. I don't think they would go the no disk drive route because they don't
Some people don't like that.
yeah, a lot of people don't like that, and they don't want to phase it out completely like that, I feel like, you know?
Yeah, not yet at least.
No, not yet anyway, give that some time. That's pretty much what they're trying to do, which it does suck, but I mean there's so many other things to collect in this kind of industry, I feel like. It is really cool to have hard copies. I get that, but there's millions and millions of hard copies of classic video games that you probably love that you could go get
Oh,
and
for
then
sure.
have those as your collection. You know what I mean? So
Oh, 100%.
you got to think of it in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to give people kind of like an idea of like what this is going to look like. So if you've seen pictures of the Xbox One Series X, think of like a very small PC tower,
Yeah.
all black. Think of like the same color as the Xbox One X. So the Xbox Series S is even smaller than that. It's literally almost like a cube,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all white to represent the Xbox One S. So it's just I don't think this is necessary
It
in
almost
my
looks like the
opinion.
Series X was like just cut in half.
Yeah, oh no, for real. It's almost
That's
like it's cut in half, and I
that's
just don't know if this is necessary yet because
how,
I know I read in the article or I read somewhere else that they're trying to make this series a little less, I mean, a little bit more affordable,
mm,
not less affordable, because they kind of screwed up with the original Xbox One, and they screwed us over with the pricing. So
yeah,
they mentioned that they're going to try their best to make it a little bit more affordable, so more people can have it.
and I can
But if that's the
appreciate
case,
that.
then what is this then?
Yeah, I get
Like
that.
if you're already going to make
I
this more affordable, why do we need
then why do we
another
need
one,
another one? Yeah,
like
exactly.
another
So
console already.
see, what I'm thinking is that like the Xbox Series X is gonna be like the top dog, the one that, you know, if you want, like, you know, that's like the good PC, and then the Series S is like the pretty good PC, and it's smaller and more compact. It's like the laptop almost.
But it's a console.
But it's a console.
Like I can understand that if it's PC because different, like I have two PCs that do two different things.
Exactly.
One is more powerful than the other because I can only do certain things. If I'm going to Call of Duty on the Xbox, it's going to be almost the exact same experience whether I'm playing on the X or the S. And if you're going to make it already more affordable to get the X, why do we need the S? Like why? Like I just don't understand why we need it.
I don't know.
Because the original Xbox One, then the S was more powerful than that, and then they decided to come up with the X, which is more powerful than the other two. Sony did the same thing. You had the PlayStation Original 4, and then you had the, was it the PlayStation Pro? No, that was the Slim and then the Pro.
Then the Pro. Yeah, they had Slim and then the Pro.
Because I have the Slim, but then again, it's not. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a jet engine when I turn it on. So I guess that was the one of the upgrades that it did. But so it's like, why are you giving us two consoles? Because we don't even know when this one's going to be released. Because like you mentioned earlier, we don't know when the X is going to be released. We only know it's going to be probably around the holiday.
Yeah, like they normally do.
2020. Same thing with PS5 because, you know, it's that whole, you know, the whole measuring contest that they have. You probably got to use that. But I just don't, like, what is the point of this? Why you don't give me two consoles? Because then why would I want to buy your X when I can get a cheaper version, even cheaper? Like, I'm assuming this might even be $250.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's
why would I want to get the X then?
I don't know. Maybe the S will be even cheaper. Maybe it'll be like $200. You know, and then
what's the point?
I'm not sure. Maybe the X will have a little bit more of an advantage. I am not sure. You know, there's a disk drive. Did you hear about that?
Oh wow! Ooh. I guarantee you, Microsoft is gonna make their own adapter disk drive for the S. It's gonna be like USB plug-in, and it's gonna be like $180 just for this extra disk drive.
Gotta respect the
hustle.
hustle.
Like, oh man, I probably should have bought the X.
Gotta respect the hustle.
Yeah, right. You have to respect the hustle, but I just don't understand. I can understand if they came out with the Xbox One Series X to start, waited a year or two, and then came out with the S later on. It's like, hey guys, I know people have been struggling. Here's a more of affordable option. Or this could have been more of an upgraded version.
Yeah.
Because with all these different names, they're keeping the Xbox name. They're just changing the different version of it. Because you had the original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then the three versions of that total. And now they're probably gonna do the same thing with the Series X. But it's like, I just don't get the thought process.
Yeah.
Because why? Because Sony's gonna win then. Sony will win the prices. Like if we're not off like the console battle, but if you're gonna go off of how much money they're making, Sony will win because Sony's not giving us another console. You either buy the PS5 or you don't.
Yeah. Exactly. See, that's what I don't like is that there's rumors of this already, and I don't like that. I would much rather they just do one console and then kind of give it a little bit of time or whatever, like they have been doing besides doing this. You know, I don't know if like they leaked it or whatever, if somebody else got it or something, but I don't know. I think it's a little interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe things will change. There, you know, it wouldn't be the first time that they pulled out or changed something.
Wouldn't be the first
super
time.
Last minute. Yeah. So unfortunately, we don't know when this is coming out. We really don't know a whole lot. It's gonna be powerful, but is it gonna be more powerful than the Xbox One X? Like we don't know. We just don't know like what exactly this is going to accomplish, or even when we'll get it. Because maybe it's not coming out holiday 2020. Maybe it's gonna come out a year later.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just found this out, so it wasn't something that they've really talked about a whole lot to give us something to like get excited for. And obviously, of course, I'm sure the coronavirus has really screwed up with a lot of promotional options and opportunities. So I don't know. Any other like thoughts about it, Hunter, before we move on?
Honestly, I'm pretty good on it. I mean, I think we know like it, I'm just excited to see it actually come out. I'm excited to see the Series X. I want to know more about it. I want to know more about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be soon, but
yeah. But yeah, anyway, we can move on to the Cyberpunk Xbox controller. That's kind of the spotlight we got for you for our gear, because this controller looks absolutely amazing, and I just love, like we said, we love where controller art has been going lately, and I just really enjoying the design of this. You can look at it with this just in the description, the link that we provided. So it's basically it's like a silver and black controller with some red accents. It's got
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's like half and half, silver and black. It's got a cool little design. It looks like it's been scraped up a little bit. It's got some nice wording on the left and some a little bit of like scratched in wording that says no future on the right. It looks
Yeah.
really
Oh my god. The
really
attention to
cool.
detail here
Honestly.
is incredible. It looks super worn down, but it
Hmm.
still has like a really fresh look to it. The colors are really like stand out. Like the lettering for the buttons are red.
Yeah.
The accent for the analog sticks are red on the inside. The left bumper is red. It looks sweet. It looks
Oh,
nothing like the console though, which is cool.
yeah, I want to note that the only the left analog stick is red, not the right analog stick. Like
Not
not
even
the
the stick.
tip, but the base of it.
Yeah, the underneath that you would see inside the
Yeah.
controller, which
Which is
oh,
really
it's
cool. Like it's
nice.
just the attention to detail is insane. And like you said, it looks like it's been scuffed up, scratched up, but it's not actually scratched. It's just beautiful. It looks gorgeous. And I honestly would love to just get this controller if I don't even get the game. I
Yeah, I think I might just buy the controller.
I honestly might just buy the controller just to have this controller because this controller is gorgeous.
Yeah, and to obtain the Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox Steam controller, you can get it at GameStop for only $75.
Yeah, $75. So
And it's in stock. I don't know if it's available now.
I'm not
It
sure.
says it. Yeah, it says
That's what
it's
it
in
says.
stock and you can add to cart.
Yeah, that's what it says. So I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure how long it'll be in stock, but we'll see. We'll see how much they have too. Like this is really cool. I love it. And it, like he said, it does not match the console. I mean, it does
No.
match it in a contrast kind of sense. It doesn't match it like it's yellow and blue like the console is. Like
Yeah.
this is completely different, but it matches it in contrast. It's beautiful.
So it says here that it's actually based on one of the characters in the game. It's
Oh.
featuring a rugged design based on Johnny Silverhand and the tech insignia. So I don't know too much about the game. I've seen the not the controller, the commercial, the promotional videos on YouTube, just because of Keanu Reeves. But I don't know who Johnny Silverhand is. But the controller is
Yeah.
based off of him. The
I
console is based off of the game itself, like the overall
I think
experience.
that is really awesome.
Yeah, no, it's definitely different. I really like it. They did that with Gears. Like there was a Swarm one, and then there
Oh.
was the COG controller, the Swarm one for the original. I think it was for
Ah.
maybe
Okay.
four. It was like all red. It had like a gash in the side. It was really cool. So I'm like how they separate because they easily could have just given you the controller based off of the console, but this one it's so unique and different to be about the character and how give it that rugged look because it is very rugged.
Yeah, it is very rugged looking. Like extremely.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm really happy for it. I think it's gonna be great. I might buy it. I'm not gonna probably get the game, but you're damn right I'm getting this controller though.
Yeah, I might not be getting the game either, but I'm very interested in the game. But like we said, I'm not sure. We'll see if it's completely finished because that will make the difference, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway, yeah, I really dig on this controller. Like we said, you can see what it looks like. It looks gorgeous. It's just really cool the contrast of that and the console. I'm digging it all around, all around.
You know, it's gonna be really, really nice to see when it's finally available to everybody.
Yeah. Well, anything to add on before we get to our last thoughts?
No, not really. Besides just another thank you to everyone who's been listening.
Yeah,
You guys have been really supportive, and you've come to me and Hunter and told us how much you appreciated what we're doing. This is just something really fun that we can do, and I hope we can bring it to you for guys for a long time. So if you guys have any suggestions or thing that want us to talk about, just let us know, and obviously, we'll take it into consideration. And if there's a lot of stuff on it, we'd be more than happy to give you guys what you want to hear.
exactly. Like, let us know. Give us feedback, and we will be so happy to hear that.
Oh, for sure.
Honestly, seriously, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being incredible. I wanted to touch on the thoughts of the week. I don't know if we touched on the last week's thought.
No, I don't think we did.
I don't
We can
think
touch
we
on it
did.
now real quickly.
Let's just touch on it real quick before we get into this week's. So it was one weakness, our biggest weakness, and honestly, like ways that we could improve it, or if we have tried to. I will go first. My biggest one was scheduling. I just, being on time for things. Obviously, we talked about this last week. Being on time for things is a huge thing for me, and I was falling behind like crazy on it. So I've been doing a little bit to try and make that a little bit better. I've been trying to take a little bit early nights, like, a little bit each day. I'm not trying to be like crazy and just throw it all the way back. I need I need to do it like a little bit each day. So I'm taking a little bit of baby steps towards getting my schedule on track and actually getting to things on time like I freaking should be. But yeah,
Yeah, no,
anyway,
it's,
what
it's
about
always
you,
gonna be
Rug?
tough.
Yeah.
I think for me, it'd be more or less like understanding that when there's really no chat interaction and you're streaming. I'm sure a lot of people have experienced it when you're streaming and you're trying your best to keep active and talking and engaging, but sometimes chat's just dead. Chat's just slow. And you see a number there and you're just like, why aren't people talking? It's kind of having to take a step back and remind myself that these people are here to lurk and they're here to be entertained by you. They may not be talking, but there's nothing wrong with that. Even for me, like when I watch streams, I never talk. I don't like to talk. I like to watch. I like to enjoy the gameplay. I don't, I'm not a big typer because I feel like it's taking away from my experience, but I'm just weird like that. So I just have to kind of remember to, take it a day at a time and just people are watching for you. You need to be entertaining. You don't need chat to make you entertaining. Does it help? 100%. But I don't know. For me, it's just kind of understanding like, all right, listen, just because there's no one talking doesn't mean that, people aren't enjoying the content and they're not watching. So it's just kind of like taking a step back, grounding
Exactly.
myself.
There's always like, you always just, remember that there's people that could be watching. Just, you never know
Exactly.
that. Even if they're not chatting, they could be watching and listening and actually watching the content. So always remember that. Always.
No, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, so I wanted to get into this week's thoughts, and I wanted to do something a little bit more positive. I didn't want to go with like our biggest strength or anything like that, but I wanted to go a more positive route, and especially with everything going on with all the pandemic and everything, I just wanted to be I wanted to get into a thing, like one big thing that we are grateful for in our life. I just wanted to take this week to reflect on what we're grateful for, and it's important to have gratitude. It's
For
very
sure.
very important to have gratitude and just just have empathy. It's a huge thing. It's a huge thing to just, we're all in this together, seriously. So
Yes.
let's just figure out what we're grateful for. We'll take the week, reflect, come back, and figure out what we're grateful for and just elaborate on it.
Yeah. I know. I think that's a fantastic point, especially with everything going on. It's good to even take it outside of the streaming and gaming industry,
100%.
just being attentive to like, I know things, they suck. This isn't the most ideal situation for a lot of people, but you have to look at the bright side and ground yourself. So no, I think that's a really great point. I'm excited to see what everybody says about what they're grateful for next week's episode.
Yeah, exactly. And like Rugg said, this isn't pertaining to just content and streaming. It's everything, because this
It's
is,
life, man.
yeah, this is just a gratitude thing of being in life. Be grateful. Be grateful for life. But anyway, without that, with that's pretty much it. I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Unclaimed XP, or us, Hunter Happens, or Rugrat GG on Twitter. Subscribe on the YouTubes, all that fun stuff. Favorite on the Spotify, so that way you have us on your little list. Do all the fun stuff. All the
Do
fun
all
stuff.
the things, guys.
All the things.
Do all of the
If
things.
you're on YouTube, give us that feedback. Give us some comments on whatever. We really, really do appreciate all the love and the feedback that you guys have been giving us. We truly, truly are humbled and just thank you. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun, and I'm so excited to keep going and do more. I was just telling Rug, I'm so excited to do this for a very long time.
No, absolutely. Once again, thank you guys so much for all the support you've given us. If you guys haven't already, check out the other episodes. If, like I said, you have questions, feel free to comment, let us know, add us on Twitter and stuff like that. And yeah, Hunter, I think we did a great job. And guys, we will see you all next week. Thank you so much for the support and take care.
Have a good one.